And they double up Murray. Takes the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Morant. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
And here's KD for three. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring? Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Over in the corner, Allen. Taps in, coming off the assist from KD.
Well, he is just so deadly from deep. The defense can't let Grayson Allen have that much room in the corner.
Launches the three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Pass to Artest. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Champagnie. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he nails the third. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And so here's the home team. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Into the lane. And he banks in the lane.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen.
Third team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Murray. Now here's Cousins. Covered by Siakam. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 5 points so far.
Only one thing on his mind when Cousins has the ball. In that position, he's going to finish.
Pass to Siakam. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And here is Murray. Still without a basket. From past the arc. A shot by Alexander Walker. No good. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the Champagnie. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Here is Durant, covered by Artest. And Durant gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:25 left in the first. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Durant in the corner. Morant right side. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Pass to Champagnie. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night. Mobley outside. Morant outside. Stolen by Artest. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 2.
Visiting team, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Murray with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Shepherd. Drills it from outside.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
Now Oubre. Here's Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got his first bucket of the night.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Champagnie. And they double up Cousins. Puts up a 3. Oubre pulls it in. On the wing, Green. Good on the triple. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Outside, Green. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here. Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Jackson with the screen. Green with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Back to Green. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Randall. Driving in. Pass to Shepard. Jackson comes over with the double. It's tipped. And the dunk by Jackson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Offensive rebound. That shot, no good. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Over in the corner, Allen. And they double up Allen. Pass to Beasley. It's stolen by Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The visitors with the ball. Outside our test. Randall outside. Driving inside. And Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the Slam.
Down low. And stolen by Mobley. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Over in the corner, Allen. Six to shoot. Durant in the corner. Oh, the Suki smooth three from KD.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Here's Shepard. And stolen by Siakam. Morant with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Pass to Shepard. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Mobley inside. A shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
To the middle, and Mobley throws it down.
He got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Outside our test. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Artest got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Durant hits. Dueling three-pointers.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Outside Artest. Screen by Cousins. Takes it inside. Clock at 6. They double him with Siakam. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. KD looking around. A kick out to Mobley. A three-pointer off the mark. And here is Murray. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Champagnie. Here's Artest. And the three ball is good. Artest's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to KD. Oh, good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant outside. There's the drive.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Alexander Walker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Knocks it loose. Artest with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Pass to Cousins. Here's Champagnie. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Champagnie's got 5.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Rozier. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Nice open look, but it's no good. Pass to Murray. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
Goes to the away team.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Cousins inside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This is what every opponent dreads when they're facing Cousins. A game where he is playing with full emotion.
To the paint. To start the run. And Okongwu slams it in.
way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Back to Murray. Lets it fly. They get it back. No good on that one. Rozier with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Rozier looking around. Oubre on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Green. A 3. Cousins pulls it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the wing. Pass to Oubre. There's Green with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 9.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Cousins, no good. Oh, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. They lead by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Murray with it. Pass to Shepard. Inside. Here's Oden. And it's Oden finishing it off.
And showing how impactful he can be inside. Oden loves throwing it down when given the opportunity.
Allen inside. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. Oden with the rebound.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Murray with it. Now Green defending. Murray looking around. And it's A.J. Green with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Alexander Walker. Trains the three-pointer.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's our test. And the 3 off target.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Outside for KD. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Champagnie. Doubled by Okongwu. Cousins, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Durant in the corner. And here is Mobley. Over in the corner, Allen. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Durant with it. Picked up by Artest. Cousins pulls it in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that one's good. Champagnie.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Oh, he sledgehammered it in! Climb that ladder!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Trained from outside.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And down goes the three.
Well, you love that fiery personality by Grayson Allen. He was not going to allow that three at the other end, lying down. He wanted to get those points back.
And that one is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Allen. 5 to shoot. And they double up Allen. Stolen by Artest. Murray. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
It's Morant with the drop.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Got a piece of it. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing. Well, things just aren't going his way right now, but you don't mind shots like that. Eventually, he's going to get hot.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And they double up Murray. Shot clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. It's Morant. Oh, off the glass. Here's Murray. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Four on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. They trail by 16. And so it's a victory for the road team in this.
That's where I come in at. Walk like a player, talk like a player, keep